Welcome back to Geek Shuffle. We're back in the good card category and in the God Story wing of the card openings. Um, this is the 1.7 box. Last time we opened the 10.1 box. And since we have been over the 1, 2, 5, and 10 boxes by now, we start from the beginning again. And we have to adjust our rarity scale a bit. We know what are in these boxes by now. And I like the different boxes and the different price points. Um, and we know that these are mostly rares, and we get 6 SSRs in these on the high end. But let's just jump into these. The box, I have already removed the plastic. My camera setup suddenly collapsed on me. There was a bolt loose, so I had to restart the shoot. So I had already removed the plastic on the first take. That is why the plastic is gone. But I didn't get further than that, luckily. Right. And we have 5, 10, 15, 30 packs. And we are gonna speed through them pretty quickly. And I'm gonna do the thing I usually do when we have 30 cheapish packs. I'm gonna pre-cut them, so one moment.
A few moments later.
We're back. I suddenly had a lot of camera issues. I fixed them, and we are back. We can continue with the card opening. The first pack. Let's see what we get. Yeah, the camera issue was I couldn't get it to focus on the card, so I did look at the first card in the back. And as always, I will add the text to the cards that I don't know. And they are focusing this time. And the reason was that my camera had switched to face detection, and because of the foil, they couldn't detect the faces, so it was completely blurry, and I had no idea why it had switched to face detection. And I thought my macro focus was broken, and I was starting to sweat because I couldn't. I have no idea how I could afford a new 4K camera. But here we are. This girl, I have seen her before, and I believe I have these. Some of the rares are dupes from the two yuan box, maybe from one of the higher. Maybe I can't remember. But a rare. We got this girl, heterochromia girl with a bunny. Maybe seen her before. Rare. And again, I have to pause long enough for me to add the names. We got this lovely Essa. But I'm still gonna speed through them pretty quickly. So again, the naming, that is an editing problem for me to deal with. Is the order Alice? That's cute, I guess. And we have something that looks like Arknights, maybe, or one of the games where we have definitely something that looks like Arknights. Uh, the lion, maybe not the lion, but Arknights rare. Like the art style, we got the first SSR peeking from the back. A waitress girl, rare. A pouty girl SSR. no help on the back, and as always, the SSRs are only from this box. The text will help me. Cool. Rare. 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 Lisa from Genshin. And this is from NS06 because I do remember the art being different than 7. 10 was just announced, 1.10. So this is already, even though I ordered this when this was new, it has been sitting on my shelf for a while. Essa, cool, cat girl. And they seem to space out the 5 boxes and the 10 boxes somewhat. We got, and this is where we make a row because I do know that this is Cheshire from Azure Lane. Cool. And this is Kaguya from Love is War. And we got out a sneeze. Kaguya from Love is War. And this is, I have learned this because this, I have had this before in the other box. This is Reese from Chainsaw Man, I believe. Is this from Mushoku Tensei? The redheaded girl. The text will help me. And then let's go package from SR. Since we are only on number 4 in the 10 yuan range. Another cat girl. This might be the Nikkei girl. Since they added Nikkei, she seems familiar, even though I stopped playing Nikkei after the initial wave. I play a lot of gacha games just to try them out, but not a lot of them stick. Rare. 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 And a very lovely SR, actually. I like the foiling on this. And on a completely different subject, a lot of new crude card boxes, not got a story, I believe so far, are dipping into AI art. And that might be the end of it for my collecting. For a while at least, because almost much of the AI art looks the same at the current level. They all have the same design aesthetic. You can tell if it's AI art in many cases. Eromanga Sensei girl, I can't remember her name, but the text will help. Another tiny girl. Stargates girl. Very cool art on this. 2B. Well, yeah, 2B. Not a person from 2B. Very cool. Got an SR. Very cool art. Very, very cool art. A lot of dice. Very, very cool. um, and they spit out the boxes, the AI boxes. Asuna, Sword Art Online, very cool. Um, and I don't seem to be alone in that. There are a couple of people who really like the design of them and buy them, and that's fine. But a lot of people don't like them. So I don't know if the market will adjust to them, um, and then the manufacturers will learn that the Western market isn't really interested in them, and then they will die off and they will return to producing cards with just stolen fan art, or official art. Like these are mostly official art, stolen art. Um, very cool art, very cool art. This um, laid back camp girl is up. Um, and AI art, it is a huge. You can have a huge discussion about AI art, the pros and cons of it. It has some uses, some legitimate uses. Um, as an artist myself, I dabble in art, on different 3D art, real art, 3D art, and hand drawn art. Not everything is real art. That was stupid to say. Um, we got Azure Lane, formidable Azure Lane, very cool. I have a pile of that. Oh god, Limaline. I don't like her design, but we know her. Rare girl, and we got Makima. Rare would have been better if it wasn't necessary, but we take her in rare rarity. It's fine. Um, I'm sorry if I pull the card back and it's not in focus. If I talk, I get distracted. I'm sorry about that. Rare Epinel. Nikkei, another Nikkei. Cool. Cool. Very cool. We take new stuff. It's not Love Life, so we take it and we're happy about it. Another Cheshire. Another Kaguya. Another Kaguya. Cat version. Something. And SSR. Pink. Very pink. With a lot of gold stuff and stuff. Can't place it though. Very nice. Very nice. Um, I feel for the artists that have to make a living, that have to contend with AI arts. I don't have to make a living from art. It is a hobby. Frontline, Heckler Koch, 16. Cool. Rare. Disco Loop. SR. But if we focus on Girls Goddess Story, it does definitely take away from the products. Uh, all of the girls, many of the girls look the same. Dupe, dupe, dupe. Overlord. And I'm blanking because I talk too much about AI arts. The Vampire Girl. And to be, definitely to be. Wow, what a pose. We will take her. Add her to the collection. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Asuna. Looking grumpy. Small basketball girl. I guess this might be one of the quintuplets. Slightly off design, but very cool this card still. A very grumpy, tiny caster girl is a I still have a bunch of boxes waiting in the wings, and some producers still make boxes that are not AI based. God of Story still do, and I could buy God of Story for and have product for a year, so that is not an issue. The issue is to fill out the gaps between God of Story at some point. Dupe and another SSR, and and don't and not to be forced to just buy everything. To buy somewhat quality products as well. Can't place this. This girl we ignore a bit. I like the design of her. We got this chainsaw girl. Jobless reincarnation. Sleepy tiny person. Dupe, 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 dupe. But for the next 3 months, I am pretty set. So no issues there. We will adapt. Dupe, 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 dupe. SR. Witch girl from somewhere. Very cool. And hopefully the market will adjust. Unless it turns out the Chinese really, really like AI art. Then we don't. Just like the rest of the world would be if AI takes over in every facet of society. Kaon, most likely. Looks very Kaon, SSR. I would think. But the name we will have to add in post. This girl again. This girl again. This girl again. Think she might be new. Pause for effects. Dupe. 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 Jesiah. Kaguya. Nikkei girl. Steins Gates. To be-ish. Nikkei maybe. New person maybe. Raftalia maybe. The small version of Raftalia maybe. And Raftalia is from Shield Hero. For those of you who don't know, Bride, really like this one. The tiny person who is a hero manga sensei. Another tiny person. Don't don't know. Ah, the world God only knows. No, I was something God. It came to me. I can't remember. Heterochromia girl. Something. Sheltier. Ah, Sheltier. Overlord. My brain. It is only 5 minutes behind. Bremerton, Azure Lane. Not gonna dwell on that. Bremerton. I'm gonna sort them though. Bremerton. This girl, that girl, another of those girls, the server girl, and here we have the other Muna that I was talking about. Genshin. Dupe. Dupe. Makima. Dupe. An older anime that I can't place. Cool fun. Are we missing one SSR? Maybe. Catgirl, Cheshire. They seem to come together. Doop 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 doop. And tiny person. Can't place her. The Heckler and Koch girl. Flower girl. Dupe. Dupe. CC. CC? CC? Code GS. Okay. CC from Code GS. Okay. Thank you for helping me out on that one. Lemonine. This one. Makima. They belong together, it seems. Oh, we got the last SSR. Lovely. Swords, crowns, fate. Yeah. If there are swords, fate follows. Unless it's sold out online. But I know those girls, so fate it is. Very cool. Very cool design. I like the purple. And that, I believe it is, for the SSR. So we are only the dupes left. Dupe. Kaguya. This girl. Emilia. ReZero. That was one non-dupe. Dupe. Flower Girl. Steins Gate. Dupey. And another non-dupe. Not bad at all. And we can't place her, but we may be able to name her. Alright. On the SSR front, a fate person, a Kaon person, an unknown person, another unknown person, and a lot of unknown persons. That could have been better from a personal perspective. Normally, I would have gotten at least 1 out of 6 that I would have. This one I like. I might be able to. If I was good at my job, I would even have held them in view of you. This one I like from a design point of view, and I like this one from a design point of view. But I don't know any of them on a personal level. But I will name them, and I might be surprised that I've seen some of these anime. But I like God of Story. I have come around to liking God of Story. I once said I might not pick up God of Story, but now that we have entered the AI revolution God Story is maybe the last bastion of um, solid releases with a consistent design aesthetic. So here we are. I hope this was interesting to somebody. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.